Please come. And this should be there in the background. Is it fine?
Date is coming.
They can change the name. Wait. Yeah. And make sure that there is something inside. We open the folder also. All right? Good. So that's one thing done. And you sit down and take 1 or 2 shots here as if the report is being read.
The dates are coming. Date is coming.
So we'll just do a formal thing as if we are reading the report, but not. So good afternoon, friends. Welcome to the exit meeting of the Naac accreditation exercise which was undertaken. And I'll present the report. There are certain protocols with the report which will follow. Good afternoon once again, and welcome to the exit meeting. Before I proceed with the exit meeting part of it, I must let you know that there are certain protocols for exit meeting. Exit meeting is the culmination and determination of this exercise which we undertook for 2 days in terms of the Naac accreditation assessment for your institution, for which you had vouched, for which you had applied and you had sought the accreditation. This process from now onwards, the so-called exit meeting, is a one-way process. Is a process where I'll only read out the findings or have discussions in the sense that I'll give the opinion of the committee which went through the entire exercise and assessed you. And therefore, this would not be subject to any further discussion or, for that matter, even correction from your end. Those opportunities before signing this report were given to the team and your representatives and your Naac coordinator and everyone. And therefore, this is now going to be a final document. But since you know that we had to rush through because of certain considerations, requirements, we'll again have a minor check in case something is there. Okay? So with that sort of a background, we will start the exit meeting. I welcome you all. I welcome Professor Dr. Chaudhary, principal for the meeting, and also Madam Chaudhary, the Naac coordinator and the dean for the meeting, and all of you, the HODs and the senior faculty members, the people who are driving this institution, this college towards the accreditation and many, many good things. And so welcome you all to the exit meeting. I obviously cannot forget welcoming my own team members. I'll first welcome Professor B.S. Khandeshwara, who is the distinguished member from IIT Madras, formerly from IIT Madras, and also my other colleague, Professor Abid Ali, who had to leave a little early because of his flight connections, who is also the member coordinator. That the team was fantastic and we gelled well and we could work well together, complement each other, and therefore we could do this exercise in a very, very satisfying manner. So welcome to you, sir, and it's been great working together with you and enjoying the work as well. Thank you. While the work can be very demanding, but we need to smile, we need to enjoy, we need to learn. All right, and that is what you have to learn from your friend, your principal also, that is ever smiling. So are the few of you, I found that you are also in the same boat. To begin with, I would say that you have extended us a great hospitality, a very good support. I know that these days Naac does the hotel booking and also some sort of travel and other things, but in spite of that, you are always available. In spite of that, you always coordinated or followed us or received us or dropped us or whatever you were required to do or fed us with so many things. We disappointed your principal with our food because we were not ready to take what he was trying to offer. But still, I must say, the hospitality, so-called Indian tradition, was exceedingly good and was given to us. We'll remember it for a very, very long time. And we'll remember Nagpur and your institution also for a very, very long time. So thank you for making our stay memorable, very comfortable, very pleasurable, and also making it happen against all odds of time. Remember that all this used to happen in 3 days till a few months back. It's only recently that they compressed it to 2 days, and hence some new challenges have come to us. But anyway, we also adopt and change according to a situation. So that is in a nutshell that your hospitality and your togetherness with us was very well received and appreciated. We also would like to thank Naac, the Naac authorities at Bangalore, and in particular our colleague. Obviously these days they don't join us in form of the Naac expert, that is Dr. Jagannath Patilji, that they decided to make us as a team and come here and assess you. As far as the assessment itself is concerned, you know that the assessment is on many broad parameters. The broad parameters, if you've gone through the exercise at your own, you probably know that requires curricular aspects, teaching and learning aspects, research consultancy and extension aspects, infrastructure and learning resources aspects, student progression, governance and leadership, and also of course the management, innovations and best practices, because you need to have something good in your kitty to feel good about it, and therefore there are many parameters which you do. And no doubt, to prepare for all these things, all of you prepared voluminous presentations, big reports, many you can say folders were given to us yesterday when you started making presentation. They all belong to you, they are your property. If you have those in electronic forms, you can let us add that in the pen drive. We won't mind taking it, because every step, every effort, every interaction is a learning interaction. Sometimes we think we are big. No, it's not the case. Yesterday I was making a mention, this morning from this platform, that tomorrow we should be sitting there and you should be here, and then still there will be a learning experience. So it's always two-way, all right? But like you do in your presentation and overall analysis, we also do that overall analysis. And this is what I'm going to make a presentation about in terms of what is our overall analysis about you. However, please remember that this analysis remains confidential till the time it is made public by Naac Bangalore and its officials. So I'll be handing over, as I technically handed over one copy with the photograph and all, I'll be handing over this copy to you, Professor Chaudhary. But this will remain confidential. From the day it becomes public, you can share it with your faculty and do whatever is required to be done in that case. Is that fine? So this is important, that for a few days till your result is known, it should remain confidential. However, some of you can note down, or you do no need to note down, you will keep it in your mind that what has been said, so that you start working from it right from next day, right from tomorrow. You try to improve on whatever is required, or you try to do whatever is required. All right? And if there is enough improvement, you can consolidate it further. You can build on your strengths and remove the weaknesses. That's the philosophy of improving quality. So in terms of overall analysis, we also give you a SWOT analysis. SWOT, you know, is in terms of strengths, weaknesses, opportunities and challenges. Is that right? We also give you a similar thing. So we have also done something. We sometimes have our limitations that we cannot observe everything in 1.5 days or 2 days. Or sometimes we are confused that between 5 or 10 parameters which are there, which one to choose from, because of lack of insight into your work. But we have one limitation, that we cannot generally write more than 5 points in any of these categories, called SWOT. So maybe you, madam, you yourself have already seen what we have written, but maybe a little bit of explanation I may try to give you the SWOT analysis. Number one, we are very happy that amongst the so-called 51 or whatever 50 odd institutions, your students have excelled by getting university ranks here and there, some in MTech, some in BTech, and under the RTM, and your students have competed well. Not that you are undisputed champions or kings, not that you are number one or you have bagged all the ranks all the time, but You have been a player, that you have received something. Number two, in terms of your strength, is you are centrally located institution well within the urban area. That gives lots of advantage. I've been to number of rurally located institutions, and they have the challenge of transportation, challenge of getting admissions, challenge of many other things called industry or exposure or whatever. I think that's a strength that gives you, and you are, I think, as you are told, I don't know the territory of Nagpur well, but you are kind of in the city limits. That helps you, that you can travel comfortably and you can attract good admissions in Nagpur area, at least because of that single factor. People coming from outside may have a different view, is a slightly different thing. Adequate physical infrastructure facilities. When I make this statement, I am making it only for academic things, that you have enough classrooms, you have enough labs, physical space I am saying. Maybe tutorial rooms, maybe meeting rooms, maybe such rooms called seminar or something like that, or maybe a boardroom, or maybe an odd facility of students' cell activities, or maybe something on auditorium and all that. But here I would, and we intentionally didn't write to you, is the residential facilities. Okay, so you have adequate physical infrastructure, but residential has been ignored by us while making that statement. But that's fine. You have maintained it well. You have certainly you are doing it regularly. But because of our visit, also you must have prepared well, and we are happy that whatever may be the occasion, if you prepare well, it's a good thing. All of us clean our houses during Diwali, isn't it? No harm, you clean your house when the visit comes or experts come. And let more experts keep coming to you and you keep doing more of good things, all right? So we are very happy. One of the unique things which we like and you also stressed upon is that you do remedial classes and crash courses, which the students also made a mention. By the way, we had good discussions with almost all stakeholders. Some of you were present in the meeting today in the morning. Who were there in the morning? You were there. Only one, two, only two people, three.
The others are
Yeah. So, I thought there were more. So, okay. So you were there. We had good meetings in terms of whatever your suggestions, ideas, or inputs were there. So students also talked about your remedial classes, that you are being given those inputs. So we are fine. And we find that all of you belong to a very, very good set of what we call human beings. You are not mischievous. You are not troublemakers. We didn't find your students shouting or doing something or taking advantage of your busyness and start playing something and something like that. So in all, what I'm saying is disciplined academic environment. The students come with the sincerity, they want to learn, they want to do something. Is that fine? So these are some of the strengths which we are seeing. And every strength counts. Someone may be very strong in research to begin with. Someone may be very strong in financial position. Someone may be very strong with the faculty position. So there may be a strength of God bless you and your management and your group of institutions, and also your chairman Chaturvedi sir, Dr. Chaturvedi is also day-led, much ahead of all of us, and various other people who are involved with your institution, with all the good luck for their success in the future and for their journey, which will be a very rewarding and self-satisfying in times to come. And we'll be very happy to know your progress from time to time. Whenever an opportunity arises, do let us know what more you have attained, and we'll be very happy. We will feel very proud that this is where we were some time back, and hopefully at that time I'll try to call him and he'll say, sir, I'm busy, I cannot come tomorrow, day after, or whatever. But doesn't matter, we'll keep trying. Okay? So thank you so much once again for bearing with us in terms of our requirements, following us everywhere like shadow, standing behind us, though we are not wanting you to do so, feeding us with umpteen number of foods and things time and again, everything, but we thoroughly enjoyed it once again. Thank you so much, and my thanks to my Naac office at Bangalore, and of course the Naac team members who accompanied us here. Thank you and all the best. Thank you.